afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It is a pleasure that I may come through at this time and express my feelings at this moment about some of what you have seen. I am Carl, the founder of this church. I live my life as a medium and follow the voices of the Spirit just as the woman you saw today did. Fortunate for me, I did not suffer as greatly as she did. But it is a very difficult task to remain true to what you're being told when you're the only one who hears it, and following in the footsteps of people who are guiding you when you're the only one to see it. You face a lot of negative opinions and rejections, and in her day she lived in a time where it was the norm to reject the workings of Spirit, the gifts of the Spirit. In my lifetime, while I grew up in a situation where the gifts were not practiced and thought as the work of an evil one, and the later part of my life that began to ease up, and it was not held quite so strongly as it was when I was a child. The life of a medium is a difficult one, but it is one that can bring a lot of help and a lot of consolement to people who need it. It is one of a great honor and privilege to be able to bring forth the information from the spirit world, whether it is to help a grieving loved one, or as in this case, to help provide guidance to a number of people and to help teach people the more spiritual pathways in which to walk. I would like each and every one of you to think about this. I would like you all to become a Joan of Arc. Yes, you may not be able to hear the voices of Spirit, and yes, you may not see Spirit, but there are certain issues that you have, certain tasks in your life, whether it is just raising a child or to have a passion of some truth that you wish to bring to light. And I want you to use Joan of Arc as your guidepost, because if you look back at her life, she never did flinch until the very end, and not only because she was scared of her death and scared of the flames that she rejected her voices, but before that she held tightly to it, no matter what the consequences were, no matter who disbelieved her, no matter who mocked her. She held her truth, and she portrayed her truth, and she lived her truth and walked it, and demonstrated it to all, and held her head highly. So we ask you to do the same. It matters not if it's in a mediumistic pursuit, but whatever your passion is in your life, live that passion, because that is part of the reason you are here, to express the truth that you've come to learn and come to witness. Hold that banner high, as Joan held hers high, and live that truth. Live your truth to the best of your ability, and do not waver, and do not let anyone pull you from your path of destiny and your path that you are creating just because they don't believe you, or they question you, or they doubt you. Know that what you are doing is as true as Joan of Arc knew her voices were true, as I knew that my voices were true. Live up to that standard of life, and live up to that mission, because it is what we are here for. Not all of us are here to be mediums. We are all here for many, many, many different purposes, for many different reasons. We come to this dimension to learn, to advance, to have our soul advance. But so it matters not what you are here to try to do or try to accomplish. What it matters is that you find your passion and find your truth and live it, and demonstrate it and live it. And so that when it comes time to join me in this dimension, you will have come having accomplished something, having influenced people's lives, having served as an example of what it is like to live your truth. And that is what the real lesson of Joan of Arc is. Not so much that she was mediumistic or the fact that she became famous and written down in all the history books, and people still speak of her 600 years after her birth. They still speak of her and read about her and talk about her. That is not really the important thing. The important thing is she lived her truth, and you can live your truth too. I leave you with that message and with my blessings. Peace be with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.